Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another 2-Minute Tuesday. I'm aware that a lot of these 2-Minute Tuesday videos are more than 2 minutes, so if you see plus some in the title, you know that you're going to get a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20-minute video. So yeah, just a quick disclaimer. Today, for this 2-Minute Tuesday, we are actually going to review a powder. The powder I'm talking about specifically is the new Becca Under Eye Brightening Setting Powder. Before we get into the video, guys, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please do so. And if you are, click that notification bell so that you know every time a new video is posted to my channel. Let's go ahead and start. Now, if we're just talking about the packaging of the product, I love it. This has to be the nicest packaging of like any powder I've ever tried. The nicest packaging of a lot of products that I've actually tried, to be honest. No tea, no shade. How big is this thing? This is so lightweight, there's literally nothing in it. If we're talking about content of this, it says it has 0.9 ounces, which is 2.7 grams. If we compare it to the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, which I really thought was a bit diddy, this is 0.14 ounces with 4 grams. This retails for £18 and this retails for £20. The reason I'm comparing this is because these powders both claim to be secret brightening, illuminating, that kind of thing. So obviously, if you do have a powder like this and do want to compare, this is cheaper in price, has a lot more product. This one is a tiny bit more expensive and has less product. So this powder formula never feels dry on skin, keeps the eye area soft, and is bright on all skin tones. I'll be the judge of that. So I'm just going to go ahead and use my sponge. Normally I don't bake, but for the sake of this review, so I'm going to go in instead with a Morphe E48 and then I'm going to apply this just here. I'm going to leave an excess of powder so that we see what it looks like when you are leaving it to bake. It's going to look ghostly. Okay, so on this side it's already gone in because I've had it with a sponge and I didn't put too much, so it kind of just dissolved in. And on this side we're just going to let it bake a tiny bit and we're going to see how this performs. One thing I like is that it's very lightweight. It literally feels invisible. It does feel really nice. I'm just going to get a tiny bit, feel it in between my hands. Yeah, literally disappears in your fingers, which is very, very nice. In terms of brightness, I'm not noticing anything crazy, to be honest. It's not that brightening. It's not anything, you know, out of the ordinary. It's not doing anything that any other powder that I have doesn't already do. Every time I try to like apply a lot to like bake it, it's just not piling on, which is maybe nice because it just proves how lightweight and kind of invisible and how like soft to the touch and just like, you know, disappears into the skin. Quite nice, liking that. Let's go ahead and contour and let's see how it will be when I try to dust the powder away in a few minutes. Just based on having it on my face for about 10-15 minutes now, this is not a powder that you are going to use to bake. This powder is far too lightweight, it's far too soft, it's far too micronized for you to try to bake with it. You definitely need something a bit heavy if you are planning to bake with something like this. This is for like, let's say you've gone to work and your makeup is not looking that amazing, you just want to brighten it up. This is the kind of thing that you're going to use to just like amp up your makeup if you maybe gone home, need to touch up and go back out. I'm just going to go ahead with my brush and just dust it off. I don't know if you guys can see this. I feel like the camera is potentially picking it up. It is making my skin look a tad bit dry. I'm not sure if that's because of the foundation I'm using. It's a foundation that I'm actually reviewing for you guys, trying out for the first time. That will be up on Friday. I kind of wish now that I try this powder with a foundation that I'm a bit more familiar with, because then I would have had a greater understanding of whether it was actually the powder making my skin dry or the foundation. In the powder's defense, I have used it with the Maybelline Age Rewind, which is actually very, very moisturizing, so it could potentially just be the combination of the dry foundation that's making it look a tiny bit dry to me. It's looking like it just might need a bit more product just here. I feel like the great thing that more heavy duty powders do is kind of fill in the pores, kind of fill in any gaps so that your foundation and concealer is not looking patchy, whereas I feel like this is a more lightweight powder that's not necessarily supposed to do that. It's not really giving me what I'd like to see in my foundation, but nevertheless that's the only issue I'm having right now. So this is what the face is looking like now. That contour though, what kind of bitch. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and apply the rest of my makeup and I will be back for you guys when everything is done. So guys, we're probably going to end this review for this powder here. I wanted this to be short and quick. I don't think there's like much criteria that you can really judge a brightening powder on. So overall, I do like the powder. I think that it was a tad bit drying, but I think that's more so to do with the foundation that I was using. For £20, I think it's a decent price. It does seem like a really nice product. I like that it's very fine. You kind of get what you paid for in a sense of it's more about the packaging, I'd say, with this product. You don't get too much product, so if you're looking for a powder, like I said, to bake, to kind of do your whole face with, this is not the one. Packaging A1, it's translucent as far as I'm concerned. We're gonna go ahead, actually we're going to do a flash test right now. So I've done a flash test. I'm going to go ahead and pop the picture on the screen somewhere next to me. Definitely looks good. I think I've just lost for words because I don't really know what more to kind of say about this. I don't know if I would just use it straight on top of a concealer. I think I'll go ahead and use something to set it and then put this on top if I want a bit more light. But who's to know? I'm going to test this on its own and then with other powders as well. Go ahead, guys, and leave me some comments down below. Let me know what you think of what my makeup was looking like. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you have made it all the way to the end and you're not subscribed, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Drop a comment down below and leave me a like on this video. Connect with me on social media as well. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.